Peace stars, what's good, man? It's your boy Diehard Eru, host of the Diehard Liberty channel, man. So I haven't done it a pod in a while, but it just brought to my attention something that happened in the Euro Cup with the ladies this summer that I forgot that we drafted this young lady, and that's a spoiler alert. That's what I'm going to be getting into towards the end of this pod, man. But let's build up some momentum here. Let's talk about the bigs of the Lady Liberties, man. I feel like if there's anything that we need to improve with the Lady Liberty, it has to be the front court, man. So like I said, this is the Die Hard Liberty channel. Like I said, this is gonna be like I guess a podcast of love. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna continue to try to put out more content. Whenever I feel like there's something really worth really breaking down with the Liberty, because I mean it's a beautiful franchise. We got a lot of youth on this team, and right now this I just really wanna get this off my chest here with the big ladies here down see that's the problem too with language, right? Do you call them big ladies, or is that just taboo to say that? You know what I'm saying? I know because we say big men for the man. So like for the women's game, do we call them big ladies or big women? Or the bigs? Just call them bigs, I guess. Or the power players. That's why I use power players in the tagline there. So anyway, let's say that the New York Power players for the Liberty. Let's talk about that, man. This is from the roster that just finished the season just now. Get to some stats really quick. For the bigs, we're talking about Natasha Howard, who I love. I love Natasha Howard. She's a little older. She's like, how old is she? Like 30 years old. So for female basketball players, very hard for women to get so deep into their 30s like that. Some have, so it's not really just like just like a worldwide thing, but I guess a case to case basis. But 30, is kind of long in the tooth, for these players, man. So we have a lot of ladies in the back that could help out a little bit. Shout out to another young lady that's in her 30s now. She's 30. She'll be 31 next season. Stephanie Dawson. So I like Stephanie Dawson. She's a winner. She knows how to play. But I think like her, I want to say like from what she's asked to do, she's a starting center. The Liberty just don't are not top heavy enough. I know Natasha Howard is good, but having her next to Stephanie Dawson, I don't think that really helps out a lot because we don't have much at the small forward spot. So that's something to look forward to too. So anyway, let's keep it moving here. Who else I want to talk about? I want to talk about Mr. Han, excuse me, Mrs. Hanzu, and I'll talk about this young lady as well. Some of the draft picks that we have, but I'll just leave it here with these three young ladies. We need help, man. We definitely need help scoring on the inside. I was capping pretty hard for Hanzu because I think that she's like probably like the one of the best female centers in China. There are a few people in China. They tend to have a lot of big men in the men's game and the women's game too. They tend to have a lot of strong centers, and so she's definitely one of them, man. She for her to come here to China on a work visa and all that stuff, it's kind of wasting her time a little bit because I'm quite sure she gets a lot more love in her own country, especially monetarily wise, man. So her playing in for the Liberty is really just like an ambassadorship there. But I would like to see her play a little bit more than 16 minutes, man. 16 minutes off the bench, that I guess that could work, because but I think we really need more help scoring. So to compare it to Stephanie Dawson has 22 minutes, she has 16. So they basically got the same stats. Dawson has a little bit more rebounds. I think if Hanzu had more minutes, she probably would get probably the same amount of rebounds. But those points and I want to say the blocks would definitely go up. So one thing about Han, as soon as she gets the ball, she doesn't bring it down. So she keeps it high up. So that helps a lot with scoring. So I think I would like to see her a lot more. Stephanie Dawson. I don't know if we need to keep her around for maybe leadership wise. Like I think she did a good job keeping the ladies together all season, and it was able to really keep them together for the playoffs. She's definitely needed for leadership wise. But when you're talking about expanding the skill set of the roster, how can we help Natasha Howard, man? Because she's all alone down there. Even though Stephanie's down there, like I said, Stephanie's not really known to be a scorer like that on inside. Skilled scorer. She could score. She's not completely useless, like say like Mitchell Robinson on the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Knicks. In my opinion, but she can actually do other things. She can pass. She can post up and that type of thing. So I really think that Natasha Howard needs help inside. And I think giving maybe switching the minutes, maybe letting Han get 22 minutes, and then just to get her more time on the floor. I think that will help out a lot for this Lady Liberties here. So let me move. Let me fast forward a little bit here. Let me see who else I got on the docket. Oh, I just missed her. But that was I can't pronounce her name well, man. I just crossed her out. But her name is I can't pronounce her name. Her name is like Kuju or something like that. Let me see if I can get it because you saw me just click it off. So I mean, I'm a big fan of hers. So there she goes here. I'm a big fan of hers. She, number one, she's a beautiful young lady. But aside from being like a beautiful young lady, she definitely has a great skill set. She got cracked in the face. I wanna say I forgot the player she got cracked in the face with. So she has some adversity to deal with in the in early in her rookie season. But she also has some skill, like I said. She played internationally too, a little bit. I'm not sure if she's still on the Liberty's roster. I was trying to figure that out because that's one thing they don't do a good job of. They don't do a good job of relaying information. So you literally have to go to the Liberty Facebook page in order to see anything having to do with the Liberty. So anyway, I think she's a good player. Should she stick around? It depends on what the Liberty's trying to do. Are they trying to win now? So if they're trying to win now, then they might need to move something. But like I'm trying to say, with this front court that we have, I feel like that the Liberty could actually build from within. With these young ladies here. So I would really love for the Liberty to give her a chance. Don't let her go, because she has height too. I believe she's pretty tall. She's 6'4". All these young ladies that I'm going to be talking about, and from this point on, are going to be like basically 6'3", 6'4". Like I said, I think she's really good. She kind of reminds me of Dalton a little bit, except I think she might have a little bit more. She might just be younger, 23 to 30. I think she's just like the younger version of Dolson. But does she have the leadership qualities? Is she as strong as Dolson has been? Because that's her main contribution. As a player since she's been in WNBA. Can she fill those shoes? That's the problem. So anyway, I just definitely want to shout her out. Sorry I clicked off because I had a whole freaking thing that I want to show there, but it's all good. Let's move back to these young ladies here. These are these young ladies, the Sabali sisters here. The one on the left, she got drafted a little early. I think she plays for the Fever, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm not sure exactly what team she plays for now. But the other young lady to her right, that's Niali or whatever. I'm not really good at pronouncing names. My bad or whatever. But this young lady is really good, man. So we want to talk about forwards that can score in the WNBA. She should be able to score. But there's question marks about her attitude and stuff like that, whether she even wants to play basketball because she really avoided questions and stuff pertaining to her rehab and that type of thing. And she seems to be, just like a free spirit, just wants to be left alone, that type of thing. I get it. I would like to learn more about her, but I really believe in her talent. Both sisters are nice, man, as far as basketball wise. And they're two beautiful women too, man. So I mean, she probably can make a lot of money playing basketball, not just from her skill set, which I definitely think she would be great at, but definitely off the court as well. So anyway, I could see her backing up Natasha Howard, so because we definitely need some more scoring energy coming off the bench. So I think this young lady here to the right, the sister to the right, I believe that she definitely could be that person for us, man. So let's talk about the player that really shocked me. So she played. This is her playing in the Eurobasket. Uh, she actually is playing in the African tournament, if I'm not mistaken. Uh, her name is Sika Cone. I forgot that we drafted her. We drafted her, I believe, in the third round. She's 6'3", and what surprised me about her, shout out to the FIBA basketball channel. I know they're gonna give me a copyright strike, but it's not like I'm making money on this channel anyway. You know what I'm saying? This is just a labor of love. So let's pop this up here and play this video. This is very important. I think this really needs to get out there for Liberty fans, man. So hopefully they don't bang me with a strike, man. I really want to get this video out here. So let's push play. So this is her, she's there, number 14 on the inside. So she has good footwork on the inside, man. Excellent. Her ability to spread and make herself wide down low. Look at her. Look how wide her legs are to get position. You can't get in front of her. She tried to swim and get in front of her. She still was able to keep her ground and get good post position there. Look at this, man. Even nice spin, good energy, good bounce. I really enjoy watching her play and watching these clips. She gets the ball on the pass. She bounces it to get her footing. Spreads nice and wide and just puts up the layup. Then she goes in and she's very good at being wide and active. Look how active she is on the inside. Now you want to talk about health of Natasha Howard for a young lady at 6'3" that can move like that. I feel like her and Natasha would work really well together. Look at her mid-range jump shots, pull-ups. I love the form. I love the energy. She gets back on defense. This is her setting picks here. Nice little footwork, able to find the shooter. Shooter makes the shot there. Very nice. She's there already in position to get that rebound. That rebound was hers. Watch this young lady shoot the three. Watch her get right down there. She got the rebound. If she missed, she definitely had the rebound down low. Let's watch this replay again. Nice little jump shot. As soon as she gets down there, look at she's right there, ready to get that rebound. So let's watch her here. Nice little in and out dribble, bouncing around, good movement, and is able to knock down a 3-point shot. Now that scared me a little bit, because I could see her if she could do stuff like this. Look at sidestepping, just pulling up for taking threes. If she could do that stuff, then I could see her starting with Natasha Howard next year. Look at a beautiful position, able to see the court. Knows how to read the defense, pull the defense to the right, spin to the left. Man, that was excellent, man. So I mean, she's like a surprise to me. I did not know that she was that good. So shout out to the Liberties. Uh, you know, um, let me get this out of here. This is my Twitter page. Let me talk about this young lady, man. Cone is her name is right. Sika Cone, man. She is awesome, man. I don't know how. I don't know what the these NBA these WNBA teams do. I don't know what they're thinking about the front offices and things of that nature. But if we're gonna get better, instead of looking for stars and stuff like that, sometimes you need to hold on to some of the pieces that you have. Now, the Sabali sister that we have on the roster, I can see her coming off the bench, backing up Natasha Howard until she's ready, to switch places. But this girl Cone, I feel like she should start. Shout out to Dolson. I know Dolson is good. Maybe you want to start this young lady, or maybe have her on the roster and know how to prove it, and take Dolson's spot. But I see a winning basketball player there, man. So if there's anything that we can do, to big her up and move her up the totem pole, man, I feel like we really should do that. Once again, shout out to Nayara, Nayara Sabali. I see her next year because she was hurt. I see her coming off the bench, playing well. She's 6'6", 6'5", whatever you want to say. She's tall. She could play center and that type of thing too. But this young lady, Cone, Sika Cone. Wow, man. I don't know if you want to call her a power forward because she moves like a power forward, but she's 6'3". So I mean, it salivates me for somebody that loves basketball. If you love basketball, like I said, if some people that follow me from some of my other channels, this is a really good basketball player. I'm very excited about her, and I hope the Liberty, if anybody watches this from the Liberty, man, please keep an eye on this young lady and see what she can do. Whatever she needs to do to get to New York to get her to play next year, she needs to be there because I see a star in this young lady, and she looks like she has a bright, a bright face, super bright, energetic. I could see her being a star. It really starts with the basketball. She's really good at basketball. She basically reminds me of Natasha Howard, just a little bit more bouncy. And she's playing, like I'm saying, she's playing center. So I mean, that's incredible. I don't know if you can put Sika Cone, Natasha Howard, and put a big man, another big player there. A power player with those three. Maybe even the Sabali sister, start all three of them. That'll give the Liberty a chance on the inside because I think that's how we've been losing games is that we're just not really good on the inside, scoring and that type of thing, getting rebounds, being versatile and being able to score on the inside. So I see Sika Cole, man. She's comparable to some of the players that I saw on Chicago that just that beat us in the playoffs this year. Just a skilled player, and if she's on the roster some kind of way, I can't see how we can't take advantage of that. So anyway, I'm very excited to talk about Sika Cone, some of the other players too, man. But I think this is the franchise here. If we can get her some minutes, right now, according to all the ladies that I mentioned, I'm talking about Dolson, talking about Sika Cone, I'm talking about Sabali, I'm talking about Natasha Howard. What's the other lady? Hanzo. I'm talking about Han. There's a lot of sense, and even the other young lady that I can't pronounce her name. She's from Spain or whatever. All these young ladies are really good centers, man. But I see a logjam. And we also have other young ladies that play center as well on the roster. So we're gonna have to make a decision of some of those guys, man. But the people that I mentioned in this video, they really need to take a you know, they really need to take a strong look at that, especially Sika Cone, man. They cannot let that young lady go. Whatever she needs to do to get on the roster next year, then they really need to do it. So anyway, this is your boy Eru, host of the Die Hard Liberty channel. I also have two other channels. One is Die Hard Marvel, actually, Die Hard Marvel Comics. Please check that out. And also, as you can see on the shirt here, this is my original channel, Die Hard Knicks. I'm still going hard with that channel. Please support all channels, hit the thumbs up, likes, and all that stuff. And please subscribe on the way out. And I'm gonna see you guys next time, man. Like I said, I'm gonna try to keep more active on this channel because I really enjoy basketball, and I really I really love the Liberty. I used to follow the Liberty really hard when it first started. As time went on, Liberty hasn't been good. It's been very frustrating watching them. building rosters and stuff like that. The nurse, yeah, the young lady, Miss Nurse from Canada, she was good. I had promised with that rebuild, but the Liberty totally messed up that rebuild and turned me off a lot. So I'm excited now about this current young group that we have here. I think the Liberty, the WNBA, you have to be strong on the inside in order to succeed. And I think we have a lot of promise with the young ladies that I mentioned. So anyway, it's your boy Eru. Eru's out. Four fingers to the forehead, tucking the thumb salute. And I see you guys on the next video. Peace.